Hey guys, welcome to another episode of PC Building Simulator. Hope you're having a wonderful day so far today. And if you're not having a great day, man, I hope the day turns around for you and maybe starts to get a little bit better. Let's jump into our email here. Let's see what we have going on. It's mostly fixes. We've got an upgrade here and we've got a build. So I think we're going to do the upgrade and the build. Let's read this one first. It says, hello, I hate using my computer at the moment. The graphics card isn't up to my high standards. Can you do something about that? I think I want dual GPUs for the added performance. Let's cool the CPU with an AIO cooler. I've never cleaned it out. Is that okay? Silverstone components are meant to be the bomb. Thanks, M. So M has never cleaned out their computer. So I have a feeling it's going to be dusty. But they've got a budget of $3,000 to upgrade the graphics card and install two of them, as well as an AIO water cooler. Pretty sure we can make that happen. Let's take a look at their stats real quick. Ryzen 5 2600X. I gotcha. Oh, nothing but a hard drive. Well, if they have enough in their budget, maybe we'll see about upgrading that hard drive to something better, at least installing an SSD, and they can move their operating system over. Let's go ahead. Let's accept that one. I know we can make that happen for them. And then let's take a look at this build. It says, hello, would you be able to build me a new computer? I just want to play F1 2017. Is 6 days a reasonable timeline? I heard you guys put used parts in PCs. Please don't do that. I read that Seagate parts are really good. So a budget of $4,500. Play F1 2017 at recommended spec. I know we can make that happen. Let's go ahead. Let's accept that one. Let's open up Will It Run. Let's go to F1 2017 recommended spec. 8 gigs of RAM, 8 gigs of VRAM, 30 gigs of storage, a Ryzen 5 1600, and a GTX 1070. Oh yeah, fairly simple specs for that game. I'm going to get the shop open. I'm going to step away and get some parts for this build put into the shopping cart. And I will be right back. For this F1 2017 build, we're going to go with the MSI MEG X570 Ace motherboard, a Ryzen 9 3950X, the new MSI MAG Core Liquid 360R AIO water cooler, 4 sticks of Corsair Vengeance 8 gig 4000 megahertz, an RTX 3080 4TB hard drive, 2TB ADATA M.2 drive, a Cooler Master 850 watt power supply. We're going to put all of that in the InWin 303 MSI Dragon Edition. Okay, let's go back up to the upgrade. Let's go back to the PC stats real quick in case you've forgotten. Here they all are. I'm going to step away, get some parts put in the cart for the upgrade, and I will be right back. For this upgrade, we're going to go with the Silverstone PF360 ARGB AIO water cooler. Can't even talk. A Radeon RX 6800. Actually, we're doing two of those. Two Radeon RX 6800s and a Corsair 4 Series LE 200 480 gig SSD. Because they don't have one, I'm not moving all their stuff over to it. I don't even think that's something I can do in the game. Let's make sure we have all of this for next day delivery. I'm going to go ahead and buy it now. Let's go into our day. We can get in all of our parts and our upgrade. And we can get to work. Okay. Oh, there must be something I bought from PC Bay. Let's grab this upgrade. We will get it put on this bench. It doesn't look too dusty. I've definitely seen worse. And we'll grab our case for our build. We'll get it put over here. Let's grab the sticky note, and we'll get that put there. As usual, let's start with our upgrade. Let's get this thing taken apart. We can see what we're working with. There we go. That's a little dusty. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. Let's grab our compressed air. See if we can't get this cleaned up a little bit. It's almost hard to see where the dust is. Is that dusty? It looks dusty. Let's zoom in. Let's zoom in. It just doesn't seem like that dust. Oh, there we go. There we go. Do we still have dust back here? I'm not seeing any. Not seeing any. I think we're all right. I think we're all right on dust. Let's get this cooler off of here. Now, let's see. Where do we want to put their new cooler? Maybe see if it'll install over here. Let's take a look. Let's get some thermal paste. And we will grab their new cooler. Let's go all the way down here. We'll grab their Silverstone. Oh, yeah. It installs just fine right there. There we go. Then we're upgrading this graphics card. We'll get everything unplugged from that. We'll get it out of the way. We are adding another one. The heck did I just unplug? Oh, the power supply. Whoops. Okay, so now we need to get their graphics cards. So let's scroll down here. We've got two Radeon RX 6800s going in here. Get one there. And let's do fits this PC. That'll save some time and some scrolling. We'll get the second one mounted there. And then I'm going to come around to this side of the case. I think we can mount an SSD somewhere. Anywhere. Oh, right here. Right here. We just need to remove this panel. Flip that switch. And we can get this SSD, this Corsair SSD mounted right there. Let's grab the bay cover. Oh, we need to lock that. Get this cover back on. There we go. I think we're good to cable this back up now. I didn't see anything about any different color cables, so let's just do the blue that they have in there. Is it... Do I not have it? That looks like a solid... That's definitely a ribbon. Let's come over here. Let's go to cables. Let's see what blue ones we're missing. Let's see. Is it this? Is it the sleeved tight plastic? I don't think it's the tight. It's either the sleeved or the sleeved braid. You know what? Let's just buy them all. Which one didn't add? That's probably only one of those two anyway. Let's do same day delivery. I want to use the right cables. Because I didn't see anything about changing cable color. Okay, now let's see. It might be this, the plastic. Oh, it's hard to tell. That almost looks too bright. Let's try the other one. Oh, that's not it. I think it's the braided one. So let's do those. Get everything cabled up here. There we go. Let's go ahead and put the panels back on. And the top. Then we just need to make sure this thing boots. It looks like it's going to. Let's hop into the BIOS real quick. Let's turn their XMP on. There we go. I'm not going to change their boot device. I don't remember, did we need to run a virus scan on this? Never cleaned it out. Yeah, I think we are done. I think we're done. Turned out real nice. Hope they are happy with it. Let's get it put out in the hallway. Let's get started on our build to play F1 2017. Get this case taken apart. Let's get our motherboard. This is the MSI MEG X570 Ace. Don't think I've actually built with this motherboard yet, but I kind of like the way it looks. It doesn't look half bad. Let's get it ready for CPU and RAM, as well as our M.2 drive. Let's start with the CPU. We've got the Ryzen 9 3950X. Let's get that installed. Grab our RAM. We've got 4 sticks of Corsair Vengeance RGB Pro 8 gig, 4000 megahertz. I don't know why I'm installing it that way, but hey, you know, whatever. There we go. There we go. Then, let's get some storage. We've got the ADATA XPG Spectrix M.2 drive in 2 terabyte size. We'll get that installed. And then we're going to come around to this side of the case because they wanted a Seagate. So we've got a 4 terabyte Seagate Barracuda. We're going to stick right there. While we're over here, let's go ahead and put in the power supply. We've got the Cooler Master V850 Gold. Get that installed. Let's go ahead and get these out of the way so we can get our graphics card in. Before we do that, let's get some thermal paste on the CPU. And let's grab our cooler, which is the MSI MAG Core Liquid 360R. Now, when I was getting ready for this episode, I was trying to mount this, and once it was mounted, it wouldn't fit in the case, but this looks like it's going to be okay. So if you run into that problem mounting this cooler in this case, just remove it and install it a couple of times, and that seemed to fix the problem. Let's see. Yeah, the side panel is green, so we're good. We're good to go. But yeah, it took about 4 times of uninstalling it and reinstalling it to get the tubing to lay right so that the side panel would fit on. I don't know why it lays different each time, but that's what it took. So yeah, if you try to put it in there and it doesn't fit, just take it out, put some fresh thermal paste on, and stick it in again and see if it doesn't fit for you. Okay, moving on. We need a graphics card. Not just any graphics card. Where is it? But an Nvidia RTX 3080. Something I really wish I could get my hands on for my personal PC. I haven't been able to get one since they released. And it's probably going to be a whole lot longer before I ever find one in stock at retail price. So let's cable this. I'm going to do some white sleeved cables. Let's get everything cabled up. There we go. I think we're all cabled. Let's get this case put back together because this one, if I start it up and it's not all put together, when I put the side panel back on, it usually breaks something. So there we go. There we go. Let's grab a USB drive. We will get that installed. And we can go ahead and power this thing on. Let's hop into the BIOS. I want to make sure we turn XMP on so we get that 4000 megahertz from our RAM. Make sure we are booting from our M.2 drive, and we will let this install the operating system. There we go. Well, let's change some colors. We'll get that on there. Let's see. We don't need to change too many colors. Let's make everything match this case. The case lights that are here on the front. We're going to make everything match. Static. Apply. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's nice. Let's close that out. Let's get rid of the HUD. Let's take a look at this. I really like that motherboard with the maybe goldish accents. I think that looks nice. I like this case anyway. It's a good looking case. It's a good looking case. This is done though. So let's get this out in the hallway. We can collect some money. Let's collect this upgrade first. 5 stars. Graphics card upgrade went okay, and I'm really happy. Excellent. Excellent. And then we'll come down here to the build. Let's collect that one. 5 stars. Awesome. They're good at building PCs. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's discard that. All right, we got some more emails. Man, we got more fixes. We got one build. One build. Serious reductions. Anything good here? 5900X. That is not a good deal on that PC. 2%. Does that mean it's there's no minus in front of it, so that mean it's 2% more than what it's supposed to be? Yeah, I'm not buying that. The VPN100M.2 might be worth picking up. That 3960X might not be too bad too. Let's close all this crap out. Let's go to PC Bay real quick. Let's buy some things. Yep, let's go ahead. Let's buy that. I don't really care about that fan, but I think I'm going to get this 3960X for $437. That's a pretty good deal. That's a pretty dang good deal. If you enjoyed this episode, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you get notified as soon as a video goes live. Also, if you want to help support the channel, there's a link to my Patreon down in the description. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Stay safe out there. Be sure to wash your hands, and I will see you in the next episode.